Decision 2021, the spring election is Tuesday. The only statewide race on the ballot is for state school superintendent. The candidate field started with 7, has been narrowed down to 2. Those are Deborah Kerr and Jill Underly. Our Sarah McGrew spoke to them about what their top priorities will be if they are elected.
Both candidates identified the same main issue facing Wisconsin students.
The top priority is getting our kids back into school.
And making sure all our buildings are open for in-person instruction this fall.
The school year will be over by the time either takes office, but Kerr says she plans to start getting kids caught up this summer.
We need to take advantage of the summer school months and how we can offer different kinds of activities and programs for our students, not only to remediate, but to accelerate and do enrichment.
She's also proposing an earlier start date in August and working with the state legislature to require schools to open. Underly says she's focused on making sure everything is in place so when schools fully open, they can stay open.
We'll have to make sure that our schools have the resources, though, that they need to make sure that they can open safely. So, of course, the PPE will be important, but also if we have to, look at maybe if we can use other spaces even.
She said mental health will also be a key component in her administration if elected. And of course, school issues extend beyond this moment in history. I asked each candidate what their top priority is following the pandemic.
Expanding access to public education and the opportunities that it provides to all kids. So starting young, looking at birth to 3 programming, full day, full week 4K, high quality childcare.
Decentralized so that we can have better customer service support for all of our learners in the state of Wisconsin.
And clearly a lot of importance is being put on this election, and that can be seen through spending. So far, this race has outspent previous DPI races. According to the latest campaign committee reports filed this week, Kerr has raised over $99,000 and has spent nearly $106,000. Meanwhile, Underly has raised $1 million and has spent over $800,000. They say that speaks to the importance of this race.
Education is one of the most important issues and challenges we have in this state.
People who care about their public schools are paying attention and they're invested.
The 2 candidates also participated in a debate touching on the achievement gap in Wisconsin and whether or not state superintendent should be an elected or appointed position. We'll have a link to that up on our website. Reporting in Milwaukee, Sarah McGrew, TMJ4 News.
As Sarah mentioned, those 2 candidates have already spent nearly $1 million. That far and away outpaces any previous election for state superintendent. Going in depth, the previous high, nearly $700,000. That was in 2017 when Tony Evers defeated Lowell Holtz. In 2013, Evers and his opponent spent less than $500,000. Back in 2009, Evers and Rose Fernandez spent a little more than $340,000.